Hello, we're Group 4 here to present the University of Michigan Utility Application.
My name's Aaron Dennis, and I'm the project manager.
My name is John Lasky. I'm the assistant project manager.
My name is Landon Rollins. I'm the project administrator.
My name is Michael Stafford, and I'm the project technician.
With this app, our mission statement is to provide students, staff, and visitors with tools that will enhance their experience on campus. We streamline navigational processes, help students make informed decisions, and bring the campus community together. This is our request for information services form. This request is to implement a new system. It will be an app that covers all 3 University of Michigan campuses. These are the requested services for the app. As you can see, the various function requests are to help users on campus navigate, travel, and communicate, along with having the ability to expand features in the future. For the system requirements, first, the application requires a GPS-enabled device to determine the location of the user. The system also requires cameras for each parking structure on campus to count the available parking spaces. We will have a database to hold MTA bus routes and also user reports on the status of the bus. We'll also have a database for the courses, professors, and departments. It'll hold the ratings and reviews of the students. We'll also have the ability to schedule meetings for the users. It'll be a database that holds all the records along with who is participating. And lastly, we'll have a baseline database that holds the map of the campus and locations of each building.
So once we gathered all of our system requirements, we got to work with designing a prototype for an app design. And there were 6 components to the app. The first component is just the main menu, so pretty simple, just sort of helps you select what you're trying to do. So for the actual components, the first one would be the navigator, and this will allow users to get around the campus by, for any of the 3 campuses, they can enter a building and a room number, and it will take them directly there. The next component is parking, and it will locate the nearest parking structure, and it'll sort of be integrated with the previous navigational part of the app. And then the parking component here also lists the different structures that are located around, and it shows the availability of the actual spaces as well as like the distance of how far away the structure is. And the next component is the transportation. This is what is used for the MTA bus routes and times for the different bus stops. And then another thing with this component is it will automatically call a campus safe ride. It's sort of integrated with that third-party app. So that's just another feature that users can take advantage of.
This is our prototype for our ratings interface. Users will be able to come to this page if they want to view comments left by other users or leave a review of themselves. Users can leave a review on department, course, or professors, and they will be left on a scale of 1 to 10, and there will also be options to leave comments. This is the second page of our ratings component. This is if a user wants to click or search a specific professor, they'll be able to see all of the ratings for that professor and the comments. This will be the same page for departments and courses as well. This is our meeting component. Users will be able to go to this page and enter a date, a time, a subject, and have one of our predefined locations. And then the app will generate an invite link, and the users will be able to send that to whoever they want to join their meeting. Our app will keep track of where the meetings are being held, so there will be no overlap. This is our network design for our application. The user's phone at the bottom will connect to the app through the internet. Users will have to accept location to be tracked. And from there, we have our 5 interfaces, and each interface has a database that it gets its information from. The transportation interface also links to the TapRide Safe app that U of M Flint uses. The navigator interface will link to GPS, so we'll be able to get their location. And our parking database will be connected to the HD cameras that are hooked up around the campuses that will keep track of parking spots.
Next up is our project timeline. Week 1 is all about the initial project planning, what we all think the system will need, and our initial project summary. During this time, the 4 of us gathered our own ideas independently in order to present them in the meeting the following week. Week 2 is our first official meeting for the project, where we will present all of our ideas we gathered in order to gain a consensus on what we all think the system will need and what more information we need to gather in order to develop this system. Week 3 is gathering as much of that information as possible. What exactly the system needs to be put into place, how the infrastructure of the university will support that, and how the infrastructure of the university needs to be changed in order to support our project as best as possible. Week 4 and onward is all about designing, coding, testing, and implementing our system into the university. For week 8, we decided to add a buffer week just in case anything were to go wrong in the previous weeks in order to allow us to still hit our December 15th deadline. Next up is our cost analysis of the project, assuming that the system will be live for at least 12 months. First up, we have our hardware, such as our servers and our cameras that will be used to watch all of our parking spaces. As for software, we have our development, testing, implementation, and maintenance all budgeted in, as well as database management for all of the maps, all of our parking structures, every rating that someone will leave. Implementing MTA routes into that. We're estimating about 2,000 for that specifically in order to hopefully work with MTA directly, as well as our meetings. Other extra stuff, just general labor for installing cameras, installing servers, installing all of that fun stuff, as well as advertising this on and around campus. You know, this is a new system that we want people to know about. And finally, it's good to note that our total is $30,000 under our approved budget, so that should anything go wrong, should any changes need to be made, we can do so and still have some wiggle room. This app provides students, faculty, and guests the ability to navigate through the University of Michigan's campuses using GPS on their device. The app will keep track of available spaces in the various parking structures to allow users to find open spots. It will also display the current MTA bus routes along with available safe rides for students and faculty. We also incorporated the ability for students to leave reviews for departments, professors, or courses they have taken. When it comes to campus events and activities, users can create their own. They will be able to invite other users to the events and manage it from their account on the app. And that concludes our project. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching.